Hiring, the CEO of Habitat for Humanities. How are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
Can you tell us about Habitat for Humanities?
Habitat for Humanity is part of Habitat International. We are a local affiliate, and we build homes for low income to moderate income families who normally, through traditional means, i.e., a bank, would not be able to build or buy their own home. We go with a non-mortgage. We hold a note through Habitat for Humanity, and the families pay a no-interest loan back, which lowers their payment substantially and allows them to take part in what we call the American dream, owning your own home.
Okay. What is your role with the organization?
I am Chief Executive Officer, and we are a completely volunteer organization. We have a board right now of about 10 people, and we're working to expand that. We have several different working committees, and we use those committees to keep the organization on all levels working as a kind of a greased wheel, so that every part of the organization is covered.
Okay. Now, the organization builds homes. How do you choose your housing applicants?
We have criteria that families have to meet in order to become an applicant, a chosen applicant. Some of that criteria is they have had to have worked or have lived in the city limits of Jonesboro for at least a year. They have to meet the income, which we go off of the median income of Jonesboro, and then we choose 30% of that median income as our starting base for their criteria. And of course, that differs depending on how large the family is. And then we also do background checks on them. We do a credit check, and we do a criminal background check, and then we also do a sexual predator check, because we want to assure ourselves, as well as the neighborhoods in which these families are chosen to live in, that they're going to be good neighbors and they're going to be good community citizens for the city of Jonesboro.
Okay. How many homes per se do you build a year?
Well, we build about one house per year. We're a smaller affiliate. There are larger affiliates, say like Memphis, that has a multi-million-dollar budget and about 35 paid staff, and they build about 30 houses a year. We don't have that large of a budget, and we are completely volunteer. Our administrative board is all volunteer. I am a volunteer. So every dime that comes into our organization goes right back out to fund our housing.
Okay. And you have volunteer works, and on the website you have different donations to raise the money.
Mm-hmm.
Can you discuss that?
Yes. Being a 501c3 organization, we're always looking for ways to bring money in. When we build a house, we have all volunteer labor to do that, but that still means we still have to purchase materials. And there are professional parts of building the homes and rehabbing the homes that we do have to bring in professionals, and we do normally have to pay for those, even if it's at a discount, like plumbing, electrical, HVAC, that sort of thing. But then everything else is done by volunteers. So, but we still have to pay for those materials. So it is crucial to us to find ways to get organizations or churches or individuals to come up with fundraisers of sorts that they can raise money for our organization. One good example is we have an upcoming fundraiser called Super Sunday that we do every fall, and that's underwritten by Exit Realty. And what it is it's a event where you can come and eat all the soup that you want for one price, and then vote on the best soup of the year for Jonesboro. And we have a traveling trophy that goes to that restaurant, and it's really a fun event. But there's different types of fundraisers that we can get other organizations to step up to the plate and take over. We just need the warm people to do it.
Right. Now, can you tell us what the organization is trying to accomplish by building homes for others?
Number one, we're trying to give these families the opportunity that they might not otherwise have to take part in the American dream, and that is owning your own home. We have one homeowner that the family is third generation renters. So she is the first one in 3 generations to own her own home. That's pretty significant. And it's good for the community. We have taken some of the condemned properties in Jonesboro that have been deeded over to us and have rehabbed those. So instead of tearing them down and having empty lot after empty lot in some of these neighborhoods, we're rehabbing these houses to bring them back to a livable standard, and it actually is working very well, because once you start working on one home, then the neighborhood kind of catches on and they start working on their own homes. And we're seeing this in the West End Association of Jonesboro, where we have one home that we're working on right now. We have 4 houses on that same block that are undergoing major rehab because we started it. And that's exciting to see. It's kind of like a sore that heals from the outside in. And that's exactly what happens to neighborhoods when someone takes the initiative to step in and do something productive and proactive about making the neighborhood a safer and better place to live for its occupants.
Wow, that's very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if anybody wants to be a volunteer and help out, for more information, how can we contact the organization?
The best way to do it is to call 933-1660, and they can leave a voicemail. That goes directly into my computer, and then I can forward that onto our volunteer coordinator, and she can get back with them and find out where their strengths lie and where they would be most productive being a volunteer for our organization.
Okay. Well, thank you for being here today and discussing Habitat for Humanities. I learned a lot today.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
I'm Jessica Holmes. Thank you for watching Channel 24.
By volunteering in the various ways with Habitat for Humanity of Greater Jonesboro, you can help us achieve a couple of things: keeping Jonesboro the beautiful place it is to live, and strengthening the families that live here. We need your cash donations to keep our projects going. Whether it's $10 or $25 or $100, you can send your donation to P.O. Box 15091, Jonesboro, Arkansas 72403. Thank you so much for your donations and your participation. I look forward to meeting you soon. Thank you.